Good morning, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Code JCH gets you a free month of $5 premium. If you haven't done that, check it out. Check them out. That's how I found all these cards and the changes in the market and EV tracker boxes and everything. Subscriber count up to 735. Woo! We're trending in the right way. But without further ado, let's get into the market. We're getting Mastery Pack Garden reveals as we speak. So far, I'm pretty impressed with them. Seems to be a lot of Clash focused and just dominate and kind of aura hate and other stuff. It seems really good, and it's going to be amazing in limited. All the cards are super interactive and set, but I think also Guardian is going to get a lot of help. But Season Saviour got a card that removes -1 counters from a shield. Heads up, I was reporting on this for the big surge in price. $51 for a lightly played cold foil. I don't think will last long. There was like 20 sold yesterday, maybe 15. Went from 46 all the way up to 80. So if you're in the market, grab this right away. $71 or $51 is very fair for the marble. Conquer the High Seas treasure pack up to 155. These were down to like they were down a little bit further than this, but they got bought like 130. But treasure pack, Conquer the High Seas, best card in the set, highest rarity form, makes sense. Blazing Yoroi. This one I was a little surprised on. I guess Syndra's teching against herself. $64 for a Marble Blazing Yoroi. These were sold at like 38, 36, and there's low inventory on these, and the Dynasty Marbles are rare. We mentioned Data Doll earlier in the week. It is back up to $38. Somebody got those $12 ones, and then somebody bought a $38 one. So I guess skirmish season is coming up soon, so makes sense. Toxicity, yellow. EA promo up to $52. Last sold was $52, but before that they were like $30. I expect these to likely come back down. These don't really sell very quick. I mean, we have like, what, 2 play sets in 3 months? So proceed with caution. Kasai of the Golden Sand. There is one here at $72. 2 sales, 100% rating. He just doesn't show up, but then it goes up to $189. Last sold was like 170, 175, so it's moving up a little bit. The 172 is a little under where it was, so just throwing that out there. Kasai's getting better and better. If Guardian gets better, she gets better into Guardian, I think, than some of these other heroes, but she definitely has a pretty solid matchup spread. Command and Conquer, Arcane Rising Unlimited Rainbow Foil is up to 120 unless you want a heavily played one. Just a little bit surge up from like 109, 100, which I still think these 120 are too cheap for Arcane Rising Rainbow Foil. Reminder, Arcane Rising, you would get like 2 Majestics per box and like maybe 1 Rainbow Foil Majestic per case, because most of the Rainbow Foil slots got dedicated to super rares for the Majestic stuff. So Majestic Rainbow Foils from Arcane Rising are very rare. Ancestral Harmony off the Ira Welcome deck. The combo cards being played. Katsu and Ira are both playing this. It's very good. $21. I think the Ira one is more scarce, but I think it's if you have the right build, it can be used properly. Up to $23. Rainbow Foil is the cheapest here. Quite a few Rainbow Foils, and then it goes to $25 for the non-foil. Rainbow Foils are the way to go right now. These were sold, I mean, just recently they were like $10, $12, so watch out for these. These are from heavy hitters. This is a set, or year and a half old now, basically going into 2 years. So keep that in mind. Oath of Loyalty Extended Art up to 67. I thought this card was a little too cheap for a while. Lowest sale was 55, which is just where we were at. Not many being sold though. Basically 2 play sets in a month, which isn't amazing. But $67 for how rare EA Rainbow Foil Majestics that this card is being played in 2 heroes right now, and likely will be 3 with Dromai. So really good card, as well as it probably gets included in Phi and any Draconic hero that's running in LO. Riches of Tropodani surged up a little bit. It was down to like 270. Bounced up to back up to 288. Not much to say here. Generic Fable that creates gold, and we like gold, so a lot of the heroes are using gold. Heads up, if this card, if Tipple eventually gets banned for Gravy, sorry, I have an itch on my foot. I think Riches is one of the better ways for Gravy to get gold back into its deck cycle. And it just cycles so many cards, but you need the gold to do that. Riches is kind of an auto-include to do that. Mask of the Three Tails Cold Foil is up to $5.50. These were down to like $3. Just a quick little thing that it shows up. Ninja Equipment, good budget piece to get a card for Blitz. Burn Them All is down to $8, or up to $8. Not that many are some sold here. I still think anything under $10 for the cold foils is a good deal here. Cold foils look good, but the rainbow foils look just as good basically for $3. So you can get a play set for $1. But the cold foil, if you're max rarity, I still think these are a good deal. HMS Barracuda Treasure Pack down to $1. Mike Z Gamer got 25 here. So if you're interested in those, and then they go up to $7. I just sold my playset. I'd been sitting on them for a while. Good boat. Not amazing boat, but I think can find a place. It's got overpower and destroys an ally. Pretty good. Copper Cog Rainbow Foil. Wanted to point this out. $2.81 for 1. Lightly played. But it has $5 shipping, so if you look at Sword and Board TCG and find something else, this is a pretty good deal considering the next lowest Rainbow Foil Copper Cog is nearly $11 for your Puffin deck. Breaking Point, we talked about this earlier in the week, went up to like 300, and then the stock backfilled inventoried, or no, it was 300 backfilled. 125 or 126 for 1 is about in line with the high sale here after the full playset got bought. There's now two playsets under 200, but I still think you hold off. I was surprised at how much inventory came back so quick. I guess when the price goes up that much, you find them in your inventory and you list them. Typonus, Drakai of Judgment, Rainbow Foil, $21. This was a Judge promo, I believe. Yes, Judge 02. The cold foil is like $80 to $100, something like that. So the Rainbow Foil, if you want to play this, is probably the way to go. There is 2 here at $20, and then it goes to $31. I just wanted to point that out. Aether Arc, the non-foil, is down to $4, let's call it, for basically 4 pieces. Then it goes to $5 or $6, and then it's up to $8. Quite a few. I think these all 3 under like $6 were a pretty good deal. So if you're in the market for Aether Arcs, now might be the time to pick them up. Blaze. Keep in mind, as a word of caution here, Blaze did get nerfed since Stormstriders is banned in Blitz. Skirmish season is coming up. She is the only wizard hero legal. No, there's the new heroes. The only regular wizard legal, but $8 for Rainbow Foil is not that bad when it was a convention exclusive / you had to buy, that kind of thing. Cold Foil was also, I think, Skirmish win, and it's nearly $100. So $8 for Rainbow Foil to play Blaze, I don't think is terrible. Stormstriders did rough on her, though, so watch out. Ancestral Empowerment was on the rise, up to like $20. Now we got a whole playset plus 1 for $12, and the next is $22. Absolute steal if you're in the market for these. I think these can be added to cart. Nope, never mind. I take that back. Capitan cards is not letting you buy these, which is a little annoying. So disregard. Chart the High Seas down to $3. Not surprising. This is only usable in 1 hero, and right now will only be used in 1 hero Pirate Necromancer action. So it's basically Gravy specialization. I doubt we get another Pirate Necromancer hero. Now we'll get probably another Necromancer here, probably in the next 3 months or less. or maybe even 6 months. But within the year, we will get another Necromancer, so watch out. I mean, we already kind of did get one, Frankie, but she's cosplay, and we don't know a whole cosplay event exclusive, and we don't know a whole lot about her. So, Chart the High Seas at $3 makes sense for a very popular deck. Rainbow Foil, though, here at $5, I think is absolute steal. Might have to start looking about getting Rainbow Foils for my Greenview deck if they're going to keep going down. Reaping Blade, Rainbow Foil, down to $14 from, I believe, nearly $20. So if you're in the market for a Reaping Blade Rainbow Foil, now might be the time. Flick Knives, Cold Foil, down to $150, basically lightly played. I will say, once again, Sword... Oh, you can buy this card from Sword... Oh, no, it was a Sword and Board TCG. Never mind. You can buy this one, $143. I will say proceed with caution. It did look like... or rumored to be a Flick Knives alt art showing up in Super Slam based off an event mat, but that's all... Your guess is as good as anybody's, but proceed with caution on Flick Knives. It might be due for a reprint. $147 for this, for a cold foil. I don't think it's that bad, when likely it won't be printed in cold foil. Olympia Marble, down to $73. Not much to say here. Just the boy is down in the dumps. Then it goes up to $95. I hope one day he gets some support. He's due for something. I want to play him bad, but he's just not there. Hunter's Clave. Never mind. The one I was talking about got bought. It was down to like 50. Now it's back up to 60 again. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Thank you all for your support. Have a good one. Bye.